You are listening to Emotion at Peak Podcast, episode 004. Our title for today is Don't Expect Everyone Will Like Your Post, How Social Media Become a Platform of Negative Emotions. Hey everybody, Jums here. Welcome to Emotion at Peak, the podcast that speaks about the emotion that each of us encounter in our daily life. So tell me right now, how do you feel? It's a great day, Emotion at Peak Podcast listeners. So here we are in our episode 004 entitled Don't Expect People Will Like Your Post. So how social media became a platform of negative emotion. So this topic or this episodes, I'm going to use my Taglish, okay? Kasi para medyo ko ma-express ang aking sarili in a freely way in the sense that I'm comfortable with this kind of or type of conversations. Anyway, created a content based on the social media in relations to the negative side effect of these very wonderful creations of human being. Actually, the first thing I had in mind when I was starting to think about my content, diba, noong sa episode 003, I was having this dilemma, what the kind of content I'm going to share with you guys. So this is my content as of episode 004. And unfortunately, bigla ko na lang naisip tong episode na to kasi alam niyo ba, that episode 003, I got a 1 dislike. So, alam niyo ba yung impact ng 1 dislike yan sa akin? Somehow, it's a negative connotations which is hindi naman dapat. Pero anyway, that's how it affects one's own emotions. Alam mo yung you work for something and someone dislike your video, yung nga ba yung sasabihin nga nila, yung everything and anything that you're doing, someone will like it, someone will not. So you cannot force anyone in relation to your view, in relation to your likings, because not everyone or not human being are the same. Not everyone. So may mga grupong tao na gusto yung hobby mo, mayroon din naman taong ayaw sa hobby mo, so you cannot force them. Let it be. That's how things goes. So this cyberspace is a democratic, kumbaga sa isang bansa, it's a democratic country. Kumbaga sa isa pang word, democratic cyberspace. So everything is possible in here. So ano nga ba itong social media? So in relations to defining in a formal way, social media is or are computer-mediated technologies that facilitate the creation and sharing of information, ideas, career, interests, and other forms of expression via virtual communities and networks. So social media puts an interesting lens on the creation of the self. Social media is an instant, fun, creative, and then of course, it gives a definition of easy communication and socialization across the world. I guess you will agree on this. Kasi talaga namang malaki ang naitutulong sa atin ng social media. Let's face it, that's the truth. And thank you for those people who created these wonderful creations of social media. Everything is easy na kung saan lahat ng pwede mong i-search or you are curious about, pwede mong i-search in one Google away. O di naman kaya kung meron kang chichismisan na something ng mga people, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube like here, and then other things. There are so many platforms, so many things na posible mo silang malocate. Unlike before in the 1980s, mahihirapan ka hanggat hindi ka nanonood ng televisions. Okay, so ganun talaga ang social media. So there are so many. And then maliban dyan, kasi yung mga Pinoy, there are so many OFWs outside the countries and mas konti yung nababayaran nila or masasabi natin naging most convenient sa kanila yung pag-subscribe sa kanila ng kanilang mga pamilya. So that is the biggest advantage for those Filipino people who are living outside the country of the Philippines. So talaga namang Skype gave them a way or any other platforms to communicate na parang andon lang siya sa kabila, 'di ba? So yan ang pinakamaganda doon sa social media. Masaya at saka very entertaining talaga. So everyone now has so many platforms they can choose from in order to do what they love. We never know if this thing will increase as the years goes by. The word innovation has been the common idea of all netizens. Bakit nga ba? Because they wanted something new, something fresh, something more dynamic. So since dahil masyadong mabilis yung pagbabago ng social media kasi ang daming mga netizens or ang daming ng mga tao na madaling maboring. Alam mo yung typical na parang oh my God, medyo ayoko na to. Gusto ko naman ng panibagong flavor of social media. So many people are now trying to think of what other ideas that they can think of in order to have a more easy usage of social media. So the word innovations is very, very applicable in this kind of situations. Okay? So the flow of ideas is very overwhelming as the time goes on kasi ang dami talaga all-minded people, especially those people who are in business marketing or digital marketing or entrepreneur. They wanted more, something new creation, something na ma-attract nila yung mga tao na gusto nila ng mga businesses or di kaya kahit na anong bagay. So minsan kasi in a business, you need to attract people or customers in a many different way and many unique strategy. So, kailangan nila ng new ideas and more on modernized, okay? So, they don't want anymore a traditional actions. They want something more vibrant, more new. So, we cannot, kumbaga, the competitions is very, very much up to the next level. So, hindi natin alam kung hanggang saan itong competitions. Kulang na lang magkaroon tayo ng hologram na naandyan lang yung mukha ng isang tao. Kulang o di naman kayo yung tao lumilipad na maliban doon sa airplane. So, posible ito kasi innovations is going on and it's a fast breaking moments this. They will find things more interesting as it goes to the next level. So some people like the millennials or anyone next to millennials, they find boring something that is not so vibrant to them. So looking back sa past, wala pa yung masyadong social media eh. That was year 2000. Siguro yung nagkakaroon lang ng computer nung panahon na yun is talaga yung mga may mga datong dyan sa tabi-tabi, yung mga mayayaman. Oo. And then kung meron ka mga project na kailangan i-computer, kailangan mo pang ipa-computer, tapos ang bayad magkano? 40 pesos. Kasi various mayroong mga ganyang gadgets. Pero kung titingnan mo ngayon, bawat isang household, posibleng isa o dalawa or mahigit pa yung mga computers nila sa loob ng bahay. So lahat talaga, it changes in a fast, rapid. So, sa fast internet, fast living, fast learning changes. So, ganyan talaga ang naidudulot ng social media. And then, of course, when I was in grade 6, for example, dati-rati typewriter lang yan. Yung typewriter na yan na nakakapagod minsan na mag-type. Maingat ka masyado kasi once na isang mali mo lang, paper ka agad. So, especially mga teachers na ayaw nila ng erasure. So, hindi mo naman pwedeng sisihin ang typewriter kasi ikaw naman yung minor doon sa typewriter. Pero minsan, there are always mistakes that happens. And then right after mo sa typewriter, next year is yung yung ribbon. So ang daming mga chichibureche when it comes to typewriter, pero ngayon hindi na kailangan yun eh. Mas maganda na si Microsoft Word at saka yung iba pang mga system dyan na pwede mong gamitin. So hindi ka pa masyadong nakakasira ng mga bond paper. Unlike typewriter, pag nagkamali ka, tapon agad. So, ganyan talaga. Kung bibigyan natin ng differences between the past and the present, it has a very different aura. Pero kung ako siguro ang pagpipiliin nyo, mas maganda minsan, parang nare-realize mo na lang, minsan mas maganda pa yung unang panahon kasi it gives you more calming way, more, alam mo yung kalmado lang yung buhay mo, na wala ka masyadong problema. Ngayon sa hirap ng buhay, masyado na tong fast. Parang Fast and Furious movies. Dahil mayroong marami ng flow of ideas in relations to creating something. So ngayon si Facebook ngayon nakiki-Apple na din. Facebook is asking us always what's on your mind, what's on our mind, and usually we do it. Kaya share din natin. So ito yung ginagawa ko, ito yung picture ko. Di naman kaya I have a new Mercedes-Benz, kaya post tayo sa Instagram and then we're waiting for a likes. Bigla na lang you went on somewhere else and you feel something or you feel excited. So yung YouTube mo agad. So usually ganito din ang ginagawa ko kasi I meant to share something or I'm trying myself. How far will I go on? So syempre I'm doing this podcasting without my face because I am more confident with my voice than my face. Anyway, this is the creation of God and I'm happy about it. Anyway, and then of course all the kids in the year 2000 and above are more likely in touch with this social media. Pero let's get back to the real thing. Ano nga bang downside ng platform na to? I will enumerate 11 downside of this, which is thank you for the Go Green, I guess, that websites who gave me an idea all about these things na sasabihin ko. And then, of course, there are also websites which is there are highly sense about what they're talking about. So, ang first dito is, of course, aminin natin, addictive ang social media, nakaka-addict, sobra pa sa drugs. So, masasabi natin addictive siya kasi minsan, when you have all the likes tayo dyan, share din yung picture mo and everything, and then you feel so confident about it, you feel happy. So, sabihin natin, it boosts our confidence kasi nilalike kahit na ano nilalike ng friends or kahit na sino, it is a big deal. And then dahil sa addictive siya, alam mo ba kung ano magagawa nito? It's a highly time-consuming. Example na lang ako, so i-exclude ang sarili ko kasi included ako sa dito eh. Mahilig din kasi ako sa social media, kaya ginagawa ko ito. So anyway, I have fond of social media. So pero anyway, sasabihin natin, aminin ko na there are those downsides. So minsan, yung oras ko, time-consume ko na lang yan minsan sa social media. Highly time-consuming talaga. So hindi mo maiwasan na i-click mo si ganito, tapos wow, ang ganda ng kanyang articles. So, meron siyang mga recommendations. So, i-click mo din yon. So, it's highly time-consuming yung ginagawa eh. It kills our time. It's just a fact na totoo naman siya. Pang-second is, it makes our life compared to others. So, minsan, hindi mo maiwasan, especially kung ikaw yung mahilig mag-Facebook, tingin, minsan isang oras, isang araw ka na nakatitig sa Facebook, then let me say that hindi mo maiwasan compare ang sarili mo sa other people kung saan they reach their goal, tapos ikaw to, na ganito, ganyan, and then yung isa, ganito. So, hindi mo maiwasan na i-share mo yung sarili mo. I don't know if, of course, there are some people na masabi natin hindi sa kanila applicable, pero may mga iba na applicable itong mga ganitong feeling eh. And then minsan, post tayo ng post, tapos nakasmile daw tayo, tapos hindi pala, smile though your heart is aching. Diba? So nakasmile ka nga. Sa post mo kasi gusto mo maganda yung post mo sa Facebook, and then later on, hindi pala. So alam niyo ba kung anong tawag doon? Tinatawag nila yung smiling depression. Smile ka ng smile, pero sa loob hindi pala. So, where is the pagiging totoo? Diba? Medyo nawala na kasi gusto mo i-compare ang sarili mo. So, gusto mo rin ganito, ganyan. Some people cannot help it but to apply this smiling depression na minsan na hindi mo alam na meron ka pala nito. So, next here is number 3. It makes us restless. So, restless in the sense that the web is crowded with more content. Example na lang sa akin, kasi nung episode 003, I'm having a content problem. Content blackout kasi wala akong maisip na content kasi sa dami-dami ba naman ng content of all the things in the world nasa internet na. So, depende na lang sa iyo kung paano maging unique, presentable yung mga ginagawa mo. It's all about uniqueness. Kasi kung hindi ka unique, edi wala din. Yan, less na lang talaga kung may mga tao talaga na they really love your show or they will really love something out of you. Number 4, it gives rise to cyberbullying. Pansin nyo minsan na binubullying isang tao through Facebook na hindi mo rin alam kasi minsan nakikisama ka din mag-bully hindi mo rin alam kung ano talaga ibig sabihin nun. Kumbaga nakikisimpatya ka lang doon sa mga bullying. So ikaw din to na wala mong kamalay-malay kasi yun ang trending. So, nagiging bully ka na din. So, minsan, kailangan mo rin hanapin yung reason or hanapin yung pinaka-punot dulo ng bakit binubully. Baka namamali naman yung ginagawa eh. So, be more cautious in relations to bullying some people. So, masasabi natin na yung mga nasa high school or nasa elementary, so mga bata, huwag kayong mag-bully ha. Kung ayaw nyo sa isang tao, ayaw nyo sa mga kaklase nyo, huwag nyo i-post ang mukha, tapos pagtatawanan, tapos i-share. And then, meron pang ibang tao, siguro ang daming multiple accounts sa Facebook, kaya nagiging trolls na lang sila. Tapos, ginagawa nila yung mga platforms nila in order to bully those people whom they don't like. So, bad yun. So, yung mga bata, huwag nyo gagawin yan. Kailangan natin ng tamang asal, ha? So, number 5, it glamorizes drugs and alcohol. So dahil sa maraming mga ganitong issue, mga movies or anything na mga commercials, so yung mga bata, iwasan yung masyadong tumutok sa mga ganito ha, kasi hindi pwede. Hindi pwede in the sense na baka may yung buhay ninyo, instead na pumunta kayo sa right path, pumunta kayo sa left path or di kayo sa wrong path. So drugs and alcohol is a big no-no. Baka matokhang kayo in the near future. So be sure that limit yourselves in relations to this. Okay, kasi dahil sa tayo ay masyadong socialera in the social media, so nakikiosyoso na rin tayo dito sa mga, kasi sikat yung drugs, sikat yung alcohol, nakikita natin sa ganito, nakikiuso na din tayo. Minsan, kailangan natin isipin kung tama ba ito or hindi, kasi may mga bagay na hindi dapat pero sinusunod. What's the use if ever you are trending in a very bad connotation? So, hindi yan maganda. So, number 6. Ito, makaka-relate kayo mga people. Bakit? Kasi social media can make us unhappy. So, sabihin niyo sa akin, lahat ba kayo? Are you all happy from time to time in the social media? 100%? Are you saying yes or no? Well, anyway, it really, in some point of time, media can cause us unhappiness. For example, here today, gone tomorrow. So, magpo-post ka nito, tapos naging trending siya, di-likes ng lahat, pati crush mo, ni-like din, pati din yung best friend mo, di-like na din, tapos masaya ka, di ba? Kasi nakuha mo na yung attention nila, nag-like sila. Pero hindi mo ba napansin or hindi mo rin alam na panahon lang yan? Time will come na it will be gone tomorrow. Wala na, hindi ka na trending, pare, so move on. So, ganyan yun eh. So, parang one day you're up, the next day you're down. So, it's unpredictable kung masasabi natin. So, usually rin, magiging unhappy ka na din kasi kung ikaw din yung nasa marketing business, tapos nagmamarket ka ng mga products mo and everything, and then bigla na lang may magko-complain sa'yo ng big deal, tapos magko-comment sa social media mo, syempre, bad record, o di naman kaya mayroon kang mas-receive sa email mo ng mga hate mail. Oh my God, nakaka-stress, nakakaloka. So, masaya ba yun? Di ba hindi? And then minsan din, dahil hindi ka happy, minsan hindi ka pwedeng mag-post ng masyadong marami or hindi naman kaya mag-post ka ng maliit. Minsan talaga, social media usually is fluctuating especially yung emotion mo. Emotion is very important. So you need to protect yourself from unhappiness kasi if you are masyado kang kumbaga connected dun sa mga post na yan and then kasi hindi ka masyadong strong yung mentality mo, it might gives you more than unhappiness. So let's just take ourselves, kumbaga ingatan natin yan. Okay? So maliban dito sa pagiging unhappy, so nagiging unhappy ka din minsan kasi you're missing out something. Fear of missing out. Trending na to lahat. Tapos ikaw lang nahuhuli. So, kailangan mo mag-post. Oh my God. So, you are in this depression or state of FOMO. Fear of missing out. That is the number 7. And the number 8 is social media often lead us to multitasking. So, yung na-mention ko kanina, talagang ang dami natin gustong i-open. I-open natin isang page. Tapos, may maganit natin isang page. Tapos, makikita mo si YouTube, ang ganda nito So, syempre, magkikinig ka. Tapos, bigla na lang, asan na yung concentration mo? Asan na yung attention mo? So, do remember that our brain don't have the capacity to fully focus our attention on 2 things at once. And instead, multitasking causes our brain to quickly switch from one task to another, which is it's not very healthy. Do one task in order for you to be done ng mga ginagawa mo. So, it's a multitasking. Okay. So, maliban dito, social media don't give us the control to anything we are posting. Unless hindi mo na lang ipupush i-share or hindi mo na lang ipupush i-publish. So, para hindi siya ma-publish. So, depende. Pero kung na-push mo yun, yung button na na-publish or i-share, tapos biglang, na mali ako, ayoko ganito. So, hindi mo yan pwedeng i-erase Sorry ka na lang. Better luck next time. So, mababasa at mababasa yan. Hindi mo pwede yan i-control na sabi mo, hey Facebook, pwedeng pakidelete yung sinabi ko. Andyan na Hindi na pwedeng ibalik. So, you should be more careful sa lahat ng pinapost mo kasi hindi agad-agad pwedeng, parang oras yan Gumawa ka ng mga bagay na ganito sa oras na to, magre-regret ka pagka later on, tapos gusto mo sana, binalikan ko na lang yun. Pero hindi We're not living in a fantasy world. We're living in the reality. So, take it. Ganun talaga ang buhay. So be careful. And then number 10, nasabi ko yung unpredictable. Kasi you can use the exact formula on one client and see an amazing result, then use it on another and get no result. So ikaw kung nasa business world ka, tapos meron ka mga strategy, ginamit mo si ganito, plan A, plan B. Then naging successful siya. Wow, tapos ang dami mo na benta, ang saya-saya mo. Tapos later on, i-apply mo dito sa client mo na si client B, tapos ayaw. Ano ba? Parang ganun, unpredictable, hindi mo pwedeng i-predict na lang na lahat na magiging positive. Oo, so marami kang ginawa, business kayo ng business, and then later on, it will give you unhappiness, minsan depression nga eh. And then number 11, it gives hard to prove ROI. Sino ba nakakaalam ng ROI? So ROI is the return of investment. Sabi natin, business is taking the risk. If you want to take a risk on social media and you want to give a heart, you can do it. Kasi hindi natin alam na posibleng maging successful ka. And people who are most or earning in relations to internet, earning many things through social media. So it really gives positive connotations on that side of area. Pero paano kung ikaw yung typong tao na until now wala ka pa rin nag-gain? So, minsan, dahil dito, return of investment is hard. So, if ever you are really interested in making an effort, making a time or full time in your career in social media, do it. If you believe you can do it. Pero if ever you do it in a halfway, you need to think about it. Kasi return of investment is hard when you don't work hard enough. So, ganun yun eh. So, that is the 11th downside of this social media. Meron nga akong nabasa in relations to these kinds of Instagram. Meron isang babae na mahilig mag-Instagram. And then later on, she got depressed. Dahil sa na-feel niya, i-delete niya Instagram niya because of she felt toward depression. So, kung masasabi ko din, kung i-relate ko rin naman sa sarili ko. Usually kasi, previously, when I was experiencing some unexpected feeling na it was the first time for me, and then minsan kasi, may mga emotion tayo na hindi mo maiwasan na ilabas. So, you were trying na ilabas siya para medyo maging okay yung kalooban mo. Any way you want to put it into words. So ako naman kasi masyado ako nag-expressive sa social media, Facebook ako. So lahat ng nararamdaman ko ay negative feelings ko, talagang sinusulat ko yan or pinopost ko yan kasi tinatanong ko ni Facebook kung ano yung nasa isip ko. So kaya ako naman tong tanga, so lagay ng mga feelings ko, ganyan. Okay lang sana kung positive, pero in that time kasi medyo mabigat lang yung pinagdadaanan natin that time. So post ako ng post. So, hindi ko alam mo yung feeling na post ka ng post maliban sa problema mo. Parang you feel happy kasi nakakakuha ka ng simpatsya ng mga tao. So, maganda yung feeling na yun kasi it boosts up in a negative way. Kasi, isipin nyo na lang nito. Do you think lahat ng nag-likes nun malungkot? Do you think that the world will sympathize you forever because ganun yun? Hindi ganun. People and everyone has their own problem. Bihira lang yung pwede mong sasabihin na he really cares about your problem. No. Kasi minsan sa Facebook, it's all about masked faces. You never know if it's true. You never know if it's not. You never know as well if it's true unless na lang kung i-contact ka. So, ganun yun eh. So, dahil doon, post ako ng post for how many months na. So, I did realize those things. So, ang ginawa ko para i-control din itong nafe-feel ko, para i-stop na lahat, para hindi na nababasa ng mga tao lahat ng mga feelings ko at hindi na nila ma-access, I really deactivated temporarily for almost 6 months in order to train myself not to post anything on the social media. Because not all people are really sad with your own problem. Most of them, or di kaya kung may mga kalaban, masasabi mong masaya sila kasi, ganyan. So, do you think you want that kind of feeling? No. It's a big no. So, you should be more careful. So, tandaan yan. So, kung meron nag-dislike man sa social media mo, huwag mong masyadong kim-kimin in a negative way. So, happy ganyan talaga ang feeling niya dun. Ayaw niya. So, hindi mo pwedeng pilitin. So, just be real. Okay, sabi mo, fine, you don't like it. So, what? Do whatever you love. do whatever the things you want. Oo, as long as hindi ka masyadong nakakatapak ng ibang tao. And you should be more careful in those things. So after enumerating all those downsides in this kind of social media thing, the next question here is how can you bounce back those negative feelings? So if you get yourself member to all social platforms, think that anything and everything could be possible. All we have to do is to be more careful. Also, get yourself a lift going outside. Lift going outside once in a while, especially when you are a neat person, NEET person, it helps a lot. Especially those sa yung mga net. Our world does not only contains in the four corner of our room. There are more life outside. So if you want also to have a content with your blogs and everything, go outside. You can learn many things outside. So once in a while, if ever masyado ka ng addictive, stop. Stop and think and kumbaga i-return mong sarili mo sa dati, sa normal. Thank you for listening. So before I end this episode, I would love to ask you guys, is there any experience you gained from social media that leads you to unhappiness? Comment below so that I can see your opinion or anything if you are still listening on this end of my podcast. It will be more helpful and it will be better if I will know your emotions for these talks. So thank you so much and see you on my next episode. So thank you for listening to Emotion at Peak Podcast. If you like what you just heard, we hope you like and subscribe to this channel for more updates. Be sure to check the latest. This has been Jom. Join for another edition at Emotion at Peak Podcast. Thank you.